Well, just to start off a little bit differently, one of our residents at the foundation, or group of residents, is a little dwarfed mongoose that live around the monkeys in some of the enclosures. We don't see them often, but they are always here, and we just managed to get some really great footage of them.
Ellie and Maddox, morning milks. Yeah. So, last one. Can't decide which bottle they want. They're getting very big, we'll almost have to put these bottles up higher. But these two very well settled with Mrs. Gold, one of our most experienced foster mums in the Goliath cage. Nice sunny day, and we're about a week away from releasing these two into the troop, into the Goliath enclosure, and this is their future troop mates. Joby, Dee Dee. Pretty sure this is Dee Dee at the front. One of previous orphans. Get a Coke. Okay, we're here at D&D. Malandro. Where's Terk? There's the Terk. Release time. Got some food. Tracy on the ropes. So when we let the babies out for the first time, we have people positioned around the enclosure. D&D's medium-sized enclosure, so we've got 3 people sitting around at each of the feeding cages. Okay, if we can get a Terk on board. Do I need to scare you? Don't forget your baby. So the problem with releasing from D&D is that the troop monkeys love to sit at the door and block it. So we've got Precious, the alpha female, got Shanae, who's the second highest rank. So we just wait for Malandro to carry Terk before we let them out. Don't want Malandro disappearing, leaving Terk behind. And Terk has, oh, there she is. Shh. Hmm. There we go. And here's our other baby Barney, who was released into the troop a couple of weeks ago. Was supposed to go out with Terk, but unfortunately Terk got the tail injury, so we decided to just let Barney go ahead. So he's fully settled into troop life. Hangs around with multiple different females now. This is Jesse on the left. This is his foster mom, Hazel, center screen. And then this is Chica in the middle. She's an orphan from a few years ago. She went out, her foster mom is Honey Bear. Jesse and Hazel, some of the older members of the troop. Although quite a young troop, the oldest is Honey Bear, but apart from her, the oldest is only 11. The Barney a lot smaller than Terk. He's probably about a month younger. Probably about 3.5 months old now. Whereas Terk's probably about 4.5, 5 months. Probably 5. She's big and fluffy. She already has her adult coat. When they're babies, they have a dark black coat, which turns slightly golden and then goes whitish grey. So Barney doing well. And then at the minute, Terk and Malandro are in this bush in the corner being watched by the team.
Some monkeys. Hit them out.
So Marty Jr. has been in the intro cage for not very long, like 3 days, 2 days maybe, but he's drinking really well and he seems confident, so it's time to meet some foster mums and get him out of baby care. So let's see who turns up.
Well, I think we've got Peggy and Schnitzel. But I can let her in.
She's one of the, yeah, she used to do it. I think she can stay in as well. So this is Schnitzel, one of the adult females. Marty's a little cautious, but not too bad.
He's not freaking out, is he?
No, he's doing okay. Couple more females. The door, probably mostly after the food, which is in here. Wondering if we could just let them two in.
Yeah.
Let's see why not. The only reason I wouldn't is for time. So a little visit from Luca and Carla. Of course Carla goes to drink. Is Marty gonna go in and say hi? Come on. Carla's still drinking.
Very much so. You'll need to make
Marty trying to approach. Seems quite confident. Oh. Oh. Getting a big hug from Carla. Very nice. So that should help his confidence. So finally the move to Disneyland for little Rox. Oh, he's been in there for like 6 or 7 weeks. Now for Gimli. There he is. Just give a quick sweep. Let's get these guys out. Gimli will probably just go straight back to sleep. Although he's already been in here, so. Rox's first visit. It might take him a while to adventure. So Rox has been inside the cabin over there for just under 2 months, I think, recovering from his double leg fracture and a resulting leg amputation. But he's nice and strong again, as you can see. No mobility problems. And we're all super happy to get him into a much bigger enclosure with lots of branches and things to climb on. And of course another introduction to monkeys, as the James trip is just close by. So super excited. Next stage of his rehabilitation. And it's now just to get him drinking properly from the bottle. After that, he's good to go to the foster mom cage. And here's Gimli as well. As you can see, much improved. Much more social, much more alert, much more open, more confidence, slowly but surely becoming a monkey again. And him and Rox have already struck up quite a little friendship.
Not quite as spectacular as Mark doing the quarantine cage, but probably just as important. What we're doing here, or what they're doing here, is actually preparing the cage for Arlo, to prevent him jumping through the electric fences, as he's not really used to it at the moment. We put this cover on, so he can get a slight shock, but it wouldn't be too bad for him at all, enough so that he realizes what's there. And also, if he gets a fright or anything like this, he can't jump through the fence and get himself into trouble with any of the monkeys on the other side. So this is just really a thing of buying time, just so that he can see the other monkeys, they can see him, they can interact through the bottom section of the fence, which has got slightly bigger holes in, which we call a diamond mesh. It's 50mm in size, which is just small enough not to let a baby monkey through actually. And so this is what they're doing at the moment, is just preparing this, getting it ready, and probably later on or in the next episode we'll actually see Arlo being introduced into this enclosure.
During our med shifts throughout the day, we do different things, and this is second shift. We give our patients some seeds, and sometimes they get nuts, and here's two of our patients right here. This is Murray. Hello. And that's Colin all the way over there. And as you can see, they're super excited for these plates. These two are in an intercage just off Saf Troop, and very excited for their plates, as you can see. These seeds and nuts give extra protein, and they absolutely love them. And some of the special monkeys also get yummy juice that we do daily. They really are living a life of luxury, being spoiled.
This is release day for Martini and Little G, with the foster mom Dolly carrying them both on the front, Little G, and then Martini clinging on to Little G, which is quite funny. Usually the second one jumps on the back, but Dolly, I think she's just tall enough to pull it off. I have seen her jump around the branches in here and she seems to do fine. Yeah, the fence is a little bit low, so the guys were just checking.
Here they go. Abby straight to the door. And they're away. Lots of hugs from everyone. for Megan, Chicken, here comes Kofi and Abby. And off they go. Dolly carrying little G and little G carrying Martini. So over here is Dolly with the two babies being groomed by Isla, the alpha. We have Kofi eyebrowing me. And in the tree right there we have Abby and Django being very protective of their new friends. And we have Logan. We have a group of bodyguards here to eyebrow and protect their two new little babies. And it's Dolly being groomed by Rani and little G being groomed by Megan. As you can see, they're all very clearly in love with these babies. Oh, there's a little G. And he's gone again. Here is little Martini with Isla, the alpha female, and Kofi. I think she's trying to figure out where did Dolly go. Here is big sister Abby. While Dolly and little G are getting a groom from Chicken in the tree. Here's Martini trying to figure out who is her mom. And here she is on with Isla.
Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. Please do become members. It does help us to know that we've got a lot of support out there and does help the monkeys a lot. We also do have Patreon and PayPal for people who'd like to give a bigger donation or a monthly donation that way. Every little bit helps. Thanks to those who click on the adverts and do watch them. Every little bit brings in some income to look after these monkeys. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. See you next week.